A new topic, transfer pricing. Transfer pricing, as the word says, we are transferring some goods or services from one department to another department, and the price at which the goods or services are transferred is called as transfer pricing. That is, goods or services transferred to department or division is your transfer pricing. Now, this department or division in costing terms is termed as your profit center. Transfer pricing in any organization where there are n number of departments and n number of divisions, the goods or the services which are transferred from one department to the another department, suppose say department A is transferring some goods to department B. So, the price at which department A will transfer the goods to department B will be the transfer price. Now, department A here is also a profit center and department B is also a profit center. Now, it can also be the case that department B will transfer these goods to department C. Now again, department C will also be a profit center, and the price at which department B is transferring goods or services to department C will be the transfer price. The methods of transfer pricing. There are several methods, out of which the first is price at cost. Next is your market price. And next is your negotiated price. Now, price and cost means whatever cost you are incurring, you are transferring it from department A to department B. Again, price and cost is further divided into the actual cost. That means whatever cost you are incurring, whatever cost, be it your fixed cost, be it your variable cost, be it any cost of any nature, you are incurring in producing certain goods and services, you will be calculating those total costs, and then you will be transferring your goods or services to the another department, and that cost will be. Second, which comes under price and cost, is your cost plus. As the word says, cost plus means you will be adding the cost, the actual cost which you have incurred, plus a margin element. Margin element in other terms is your profit element. Or in other words, you can also say it is your return on investment. Now these investments will be long-term investments as well as your short-term investments. Long-term investments, suppose say you have long-term investments of rupees 1 lakh, and you are expecting the return on these 1 lakh rupees at say 12%. So your total return on investment will be 12,000 rupees. Now the actual cost which you have incurred is rupees 10, plus you will be adding this 12,000 rupees also, but this 10 rupees is your per unit. So this 12,000 you will be doing it in per unit basis, and then you will be adding it in this cost plus basis. By adding that, you will be getting the price, which will be your cost plus price. Now moving on to the next part. That is your standard cost. Now, standard cost is your normal standards which we set as we have seen in standard costing. Standard cost, you will be transferring goods or services from one department to the another department at your standard cost. Now, as we have seen, whenever there is a standard cost, there is a term called as variance or variance, whichever way you call it, whichever way you pronounce it. So, whenever there is a standard cost, there will be a difference between the standard cost and the actual cost. And the difference between these two, that is the variance or the variance, will be absorbed by the transferring department, that is will be absorbed by department A. and not department B, because A is transferring to B and hence it is the responsibility of A to absorb the differences. Next is your marginal cost. Marginal cost means all the variable costs which we have incurred, we will be taking into consideration. Here in marginal cost or in marginal costing, we will not be taking fixed cost into account. Why? Because fixed costs are unavoidable, and hence, because it is unavoidable, we will not be considering it and we will not be taking it into our transfer price. These were the methods in which we were transferring at price at cost. Next is your market price. Whatever be your market price, the price which is prevailing in the market for the existing goods and services which you are producing, which you will be transferring it to the next department, you will be transferring at the market price. But here again, there are many difficulties which are faced by the organization, or you can say the divisions or department or the profit centers. Market price when you are taking, you will not be adding the selling and distribution cost. Always keep in mind. Now, why will you not be taking selling and distribution cost? Because since you are taking market price, that means the other company or the other competitor's price, which is the market price prevailing in the market, has included its selling and distribution expenses. But you are transferring from one department to another department, and for which there are no selling and distribution expenses. So why should you add your selling and distribution cost to your transfer price? That is why we do not take into consideration the selling and distribution cost while taking market price. Next is your negotiated price. Negotiation, as the term says, both the buying division and the selling division, they both come together, they sit and they decide and they come upon a certain price. Suppose if division A says I will be selling you at suppose rupees 20, B says I will not be buying at 20 because the same product I am getting it from the market at rupees 15. This is the possibility, right? So B and A division will sit together. They'll come upon a certain price at which both the divisions A as well as B will benefit from the price. Now, so obviously, when B is buying it from the market at 15 rupees, will it be purchasing from department A or division A at more than 15? No, right? So, for B, it is beneficial price of below 15. Now, for department A, since it has to transfer to department B, and since A and B belong to a certain company called ABC Limited, it has to also see the overall profit of the company. What A division will do? A division will find out the total cost which it has incurred, either actual cost, cost plus, standard or marginal cost. Suppose say A division is taking into consideration cost plus. Its cost has come to say around 12 rupees. Now, its actual cost was 12. It is transferring to division B at 20. So the margin is rupees 8. Correct? Now, what it will do is, instead of losing out from supplying to division B, it will come on a certain conclusion that, okay, what I'll do is, instead of 12, you are getting it at 15 in the market. So you can either buy from me at 15 or less than 15. Now, if B is agreeing at 15 rupees, that is okay. If B is agreeing, stating that okay, we belong from the same company, I need a price which is lower than 15. If B says I want at 13, A will think on it, because also 1 rupees ka profit A is earning, right? So that is profitable for it. It depends on company to company at what price it has to transfer. So that is the negotiated price. A certain negotiation will happen between both the divisions at which A has to transfer to B. That is the negotiated price. We'll move on to the sums now. This is the question. Kindly write down the question in a book. or take a screenshot of the same while looking at the answers. So I have this question which I have put in the video. I'll be writing down the main figures which are available for us in the question and which we will be needing it for the solution purpose. I'll be writing it on the right hand side or suppose the left hand side. Given to us is fixed assets of rupees 5 lakhs, current assets of rupees 3 lakhs, debtors of rupees 2 lakhs, fixed cost is rupees 8 lakhs, total units is 4 lakhs, variable cost rupees 10 per unit, and desired return on investment is 28%. So, what we do is how we start with the sum. Transfer pricing is the total of all costs. Right? Now, total costs is your variable cost as well as your fixed cost. Variable cost given to us is your rupees 10 plus profit element for margin. Variable cost given to us is 10. Fixed cost given to us is rupees 8 lakhs. But this is per unit and this is your total fixed costs. Now this total fixed costs we will be, when we divide it by the total number of units, we will be getting per unit. So 8 lakhs divided by 4 lakhs units is equal to rupees 2. Correct? Now profit element is desired return on investment is 28%. I make a different color mark. Desired return on investment is 28%. 28% of what? Of all our investments. Our investments consists of the fixed assets, the current assets, as well as the debtors. So this sum comes to rupees 10 lakhs. Correct? 5 plus 3 plus 2, 10 lakhs. Now, out of this 10 lakhs, we have to take 28% as our return on investment. So this 10 lakhs into 28%. How much will we get? 2,80,000. Correct? Now, this 2,80,000 is on total basis. Since we are doing calculation over here for per unit basis, obviously our profit element will also be on per unit basis. So this 2,80,000 divided by 4 lakh number of units, we will get 0.7 per unit. So 2 rupees is your fixed cost, 10 rupees is your variable cost, and your profit element is 0.7 per unit. So your total transfer price comes to 10 plus 2 plus 0.7, which comes to rupees 12.7 per unit. Now, this is the normal way which I could explain you in a easier manner. In a proper format, how you have to show is particulars and amount. Fixed cost, which you got rupees 2. Give reference of the working note 1, where you will be doing the calculation. You will be showing this calculation which I have shown you over here. Variable cost, which is already given to us, 10, and your profit, or you can say because they have given return on investment, you can write return on investment, which comes to rupees 0.7. Again, here you will get working note reference number 2 and you will be doing this calculation as working note number 2. Total comes to 12.7. So this is your transfer price per unit, rupees 12.7. I hope you people understood this. Now we move on to the next question. This is the second question. To the next question. I have given the question and here I have the question with me because that is a very long question. Okay, so in this question they are saying that there are two processes, preparing and finishing. Also they are saying that capacity of 75% and 7,500 units are being produced. They are also saying that it requires 2,000 units per week of prepared material for their finishing process. Who Transferee Limited. Existing cost structure of one prepared unit of transferor is given to you, wherein the material is given material rupees 2, which is given to you, variable is 100%. So that means pura ka pura 2 is your variable cost. Next is your labor. Labor given to you is again 2 rupees. They have said variable element is only 50%. Next they have given to you is overheads, which is 4 rupees, which they have told again variable element is 25%. Now, before we move on to the next question, first we will identify the fixed and the variable component out of these two costs, that is the labor as well as the overhead. Variable cost, variable is 1 rupees, fixed is also 1 rupees, correct? Because they have said 50%. For this purpose, variable is 1 because it is 25% of 4 rupees is 1 and fixed element here is rupees 3, correct? Now, moving on to the next part of the question. Sale price of a completed unit is 16 rupees with a profit of 4 per unit. Construct the effect on profits. Now what we have to find out is, we have to find out the effect of the profits on the existing cost structure of the company, wherein they have existing profit of rupees 4. And there are 5 different situations given to us. The first situation is where the transfer price is your marginal cost. Now when your transfer price is your marginal cost, what you have to do is, first you have to find out the marginal cost. That is the first. Marginal cost. Marginal cost is your all variable costs. So, first variable cost will be material 2 rupees, labor 1 rupees and overhead we got 1 rupees. So, your marginal cost is rupees 4. Now what we have asked, we have to find out the effect on the profit, right? Now the current profit given to us is rupees 4, correct? Now 4 is your per unit. Total number of units which the company is producing is 2,000 units per week. And how many weeks they have given? 25 weeks. So 2000 into 25 comes to your 50,000 units. So 4 is your marginal cost. That means 4 is your transfer price. Existing profit is 4 and you're transferring at also 4, right? So there is no effect on profit because they have asked, we have to calculate the effect on profit. The second part which they have asked us is marginal cost plus 25%. So your marginal cost is rupees 4, which we have calculated in the first part, right? I'll keep my book aside. Marginal cost is 4. They have said plus 25%. So plus 25% of marginal cost of rupees 4, which comes to rupees 1. Total transfer price is 5. Now, you tell me one thing. They have asked to calculate the effect on profit, right? if your transfer price is 5 and your profit is 4, existing profit in the company is 4, what will be the effect on profit? Will the profit increase or will the profit decrease? They have asked us to calculate that. Now, when your transfer price is 5 and your existing profit is 4, your profit will increase by 1 rupee, correct? So, that will be, now this transfer price is 5 less your existing profit, which is rupees 4, which comes to around 1. Now this one is your net effect on profit. But this is your per unit basis. We have to calculate our total number of unit basis. So 1 rupees multiplied by 50,000 units, or you can say 1 rupee multiplied by total units, that comes to 50,000 units, and your net effect comes to 50,000 rupees. Effect on profit is your profit will increase by 50,000. So you have to write net, or else just write down effect on profit is increase in profit by rupees 50,000. This is your answer for the second part. Understood? Now we'll move on to the third part. What they have asked in third, marginal cost plus 15% return on capital employed, and your capital employed given to you is, where it is, 20 lakhs. Marginal cost plus 15% return on capital employed. Capital employed is 20 lakhs, right? Now marginal cost, again it is 4, which we have already calculated in the first part. Now return on capital employed plus 15% return on capital employed. I am doing the working over here, but you have to give a reference of the working note, else in the exam your marks will be deducted, because working note carries marks. Return on capital employed. Now capital employed given to you is 20 lakhs. So 20 lakhs into 15%. Correct? So 20 lakhs into 15%. But if you read the question correctly, they have told that the data given to you is of 6 months. Construct the effect of profit of Transferor Limited for 6 months, that is your 25 weeks. Right? So even this 15% will be of 6 months. Correct? So 20 lakhs into 15% into 6 by 12. Correct? What answer you will get is, I'll also do it on the calculator. Just a minute. Lakhs into 15% into 6 divided by 12. 1,50,000. Now, this 4 rupees is per unit. 1,50,000 is on total basis. So this 1,50,000 divided it by the number of units. Divided by 50,000 units, you will get rupees 3. So your 15% return on capital employed is 3 rupees. Your total comes to 7. This 7 is your transfer price. Again, what they have asked is your effect on profit. When your transfer price is 7, existing profit is 4, right? Now, if your transfer price is 7 and your existing profit is 4, your profit will increase by 3 rupees. So your transfer price less existing profit of rupees 4, 3 per unit is your net effect on profit. Multiply it by total units, that is your 50,000 units, which comes to 1,50,000 rupees. So you have to write just like we have written in the second case, effect on profit. So you have to write effect on profit is increase in profit by rupees 1,50,000. Understood? Okay. Now we move on to the next part. That is the fourth part of the question. I hope you people are understanding this. Now, next is 4. Existing cost plus proportion of profit on the basis of preparing cost upon total cost into unit profit. Okay. They have said existing cost plus portion of what? Portion of preparing cost upon, okay, write it down maybe next time, of preparing cost upon your total cost into profit. Correct? Now, existing cost. Now, what is your existing cost? Existing cost includes your total cost. It consists of your fixed costs as well as your variable costs. So, existing cost given to you is this 2 plus 2 plus 4. How much is your existing cost? So, I'm writing the shortcuts. Do not write them in the exam. Existing cost is your 8 rupees, right? Plus portion of what? Preparing cost upon your total cost. Now, what is your preparing cost? Tell me. Okay. Now, your preparing cost will be your already with your existing cost is you are continuing or you are taking these costs into consideration while preparing your products. So, your preparing cost will be 8 upon your total cost. Now, what is your total cost? They have said in the question that selling price rupees 16, profit given to you is rupees 4. So, selling price minus profit, you will get your total cost. Total cost is 16 minus 4 is your 12 rupees is your total cost. So, 8 upon your total cost of 12 into your unit profit of rupees 4. So, 8 divided by 12 into 4 comes to 2.6667. So, your total transfer price comes to 10.6667. Now, again, when this is your transfer price, this is your profit. Profit, what is the effect on profit? That is your profit is increasing, right? So, less existing profit of rupees 4. So, 6.6667 is your net effect on transfer price. This multiplied by the total units, which is your 50,000 units. Now, this multiplied by 6.6667 multiplied by 50,000 units comes to 3,33,355. 3,33,335 rupees. So, again, you will write down effect on profit is increase in profit by rupees 3,33,335. Done? Now we move on to the last part, which is the easiest of all. Last part given to you is agreed market price of 8.5 per unit. Market price of 8.5 per unit. They have already given you that you have to take your transfer price as the market price. If you remember in the start of the video, I have told you the different methods of calculating the transfer price, right? There was price at cost, there was market price, and then there was negotiated price. So this part is your market price. Market price given to you is 8.5. So market price 8.5 less. What you have to do, you have to find out the effect on profit less your existing profit. Existing profit is 4. So market price 8.5 minus 4 existing profit, you will get 4.5 is your net effect. Into total units, which comes to 50,000 units. So 4.5 into 50,000 comes to 2,25,000. So net effect, you write effect on profit is increase in profit by rupees 2,25,000. Now, effect on profit is increase in profit by 2,25,000. Here we come to an end to this question. Now, whatever instances are given to you in the question, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there are 5 instances, right? So for every instance, you have to calculate the effect on profit, and you have to write down after every question, this is your sub question, after every sub question you have to mention this, else you will lose marks in your exam. Or if you do not want to present it in this way, like after every question, sum it up, after that answer in the conclusion part of the question. First part, when marginal cost is this, there is no effect on profit. Why? Because the existing profit was also 4 and your marginal cost or your transfer price was also 4. In the second case, likewise in the second case, in the third case, in the fourth case, and the fifth case. I hope you people like the video. Please hit the like button. Please click on the subscribe button. Do not forget to click on the subscribe button and also press the bell icon so that whenever I'm uploading a new video, you will be able to get a notification of the same and it will be beneficial for you. And if you people have any doubts in any of the sum or if you have any queries, please mention it in the comment section below and feel free to ask it. I'll be there. I'll be happy to help you, in fact. And I hope this video was beneficial for you. If there are any recommendations, please be open and tell me. Thank you very much.